Hello. And welcome back to a new episode of r/IDontWorkHereLady. Make sure to like and subscribe to not miss any new videos. Enjoy. Apparently not wearing a shirt or a name tag for a company doesn't matter. I was at Wegmans, a chain grocery store in the Northeast USA, this past Saturday and got hit for the first time in that place with the DIWH curse that afflicts so many of us. Wegmans uniform. Black or bright color shirt with Wegmans logo, Wegmans name tag, and black, gray, or khaki pants. What I was wearing. Very light blue shirt, blue jeans, my sunglasses tucked into the collar of my shirt, and a blue face mask with Mickey Mouse all over it. In other words, clothing that looks nothing like a Wegmans uniform to anyone unless their eyes are for decoration only. I'm taking yogurts off a shelf and putting them into my cart, clearly shopping. Lady comes up and asks the question. I gesture to my clothing. When she doesn't get it, I calmly ask, am I wearing anything that says, Wegmans, on it? Lady replies, well, I saw you stocking shelves. I replied, I was taking things off a shelf and putting them into my shopping cart. Take a look at me. It's pretty obvious that I don't work at Wegmans. Lady said, but I just wanted to ask you a question. I said, Lady, I don't work here. Go look for someone with a Wegmans shirt and name tag. That person will be someone who works here. And I walked away with my cart before she could reply. Do some customers just not want to admit they're wrong, no matter how much stupider it makes them look? That's the only reason I can come up with. The me clearly wearing nothing resembling employee uniforms thing has happened so often to me that it's frightening. Some friends have told me it's because I have resting nice face. I personally don't see that in mirrors, and this time that excuse wouldn't wash because I was wearing a face mask covering nose down to chin. I swear, the employee uniform could be nothing but blue clothing all the way to the shoes, and if I came in wearing a hot pink spandex jumpsuit, big fake basketball-sized bazooms, and a rainbow afro wig, people would still shove past actual employees to ask if I work there. My dad thinks it's not a curse. I said to him, it's never helped my finances, my career, or my love life, and it annoys the absolute F out of me, Dad. Therefore, it's a curse. The next story is about OP helping a nice older lady. Hello everyone, finally I have story to share here and I am so excited. Not such a juicy Karens get their asses kicked, arrested, divorced, lost custody and sentenced for life kinda story. But still, I hope this makes it to YouTube or SMTH so I can send it to my friends LMAO. Okay, so I work as a software engineer. Our company has a small office at a skyscraper plaza that is directly connected to a huge shopping mall. It's usually where us corporate slaves go to get our lunches. I also like to spend my breaks walking around the mall. It helps me take a breather away from the stuffy office air, and is good for waking me up. Seriously, fellow corporate slaves, take a walk during the breaks if you have a falling asleep during shift problem. Also try to replace it with water if it's already your fourth cup of coffee for the day. But I mainly like these walks because I can do some window shopping and plan for whatever unnecessary things I am going to buy for the end of the month when I get my paycheck, so that my uncooked chicken ass wrinkle less brain can squeeze out the tiniest drop of dopamine juice and I can finally feel something. And again on one of these lovely days, just a few hours before I have to meet with the IT team of a client bank that generally likes to set up 4-hour meetings, and no pee breaks, I decided I'd take another one of these walks and visit a beauty store. Now I'm not really sure if this type of store exists outside my country, but it's basically a supermarket only for makeup and other beauty products, so it is the main go-to place if you need something of that sort. I am also dressed very businesswoman, hee, straight out of a dark academia Pinterest board but with a little touch of grunge and e-girl fashion influences on it. I am really showing my age here, but dear readers, I promise I am a very serious businesswoman and do serious business with very serious clients. I just like to add a bit self-expression into every outfit, with the accessories and the makeup and other small details, even if it is for work. But at the end of the day I am wearing a shirt, a blazer and work pants basically. Well, while I am browsing the store for something that can help me try replicate the mermaid core looks I found on TikTok, I suddenly hear a middle-aged lady call out to me with a meek voice, asking for help. Now I know I talk big, but I really am no makeup expert. My major was computer sciences and engineering, where 5 out of every 3 person enrolled was male. During my studies sometimes I would see a girl in the mirror, which was me, and get a jump scare because I hadn't seen a girl in so long. But ever since I graduated and started working full-time, I've been trying re-explore the feminine side of myself, and I have been watching all kinds of beauty gurus, style experts, makeup review and get ready with me videos, so I know a thing or two. And this lady seemed really confused about a lot of things. She was holding 2 different blush colors and asked for testers. Nobody in the country has put out any testers since March 2020. I told her they don't make testers anymore, and her best bet was to search the brand online and see if any influencer made a review with swatches. She looked sad. I took a peek in her basket and there was another mess going on in there. She had a Maybelline burgundy bar and a few different lipstick colors, which were mostly cool-toned, all sharp reds and pinks, and she was a very warm-toned person with a golden-ish glow to her. Honestly, when she heard the no testers, she looked so meek and small and sad that I had to help her. Firstly, I talked her out of buying any Maybelline eyeshadow palette ever because they are flaky and unpigmented. Then I researched online to show her blush colors for certain brands that I know are good quality, which was definitely not the one she was holding onto at first. I also advised her to pick lipstick colors to match the blushes or else she'd look like a mess. I basically took her around the store to build her a beginner makeup kit, with all of the essentials, considering her skin type and her general color complexion. When we were done, she looked so happy that she insisted she'd take me to the cashiers for my commission. At this point I'm thinking she must be a foreigner. No store like this in our country has ever had a culture of giving commissions to employees? That is when my brain finally computed. She didn't ask me for help because my highlighter looked bomb or anything. She thought I worked there. The staff does have a uniform, but it's likely that my outfit made me seem like a manager. Well damn, I really don't work here, but by now I am in too deep and way too embarrassed to tell her. Also, I'm gonna have to skip my one last pee break before the 4-hour meeting starts if I don't want to be late. I just mumble something incoherent, and before she can say she couldn't hear me I duck away. Thankfully the store was very crowded. I made it in time for my very serious meeting with very serious clients, and my bladder did not explode that day. Most important thing here is that, as someone who had struggled with internalized misogyny for years, I'm really happy I was able to help someone out who looked as sad she did, just with the help of my traditionally feminine side. It feels nice. To quote Daphne Blake from Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, I enjoy being a girl. Happy face. You're a good egg, OP. We love you. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. Bye.